Morning.
Good morning. Yes, you can hear me? Yes. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. I have to say sorry at first for my terrible voice. And it depends not on the Montreux nightlife yesterday. I have the problem since 1 week, and I'm very glad to stay here this morning at all. And David, a second, sorry. I have forgotten something important. Please stay here and wait a moment. That will be a very important equipment for my presentation. You will see a little bit later. Yes, my name is Senger, Project Manager from BVDP. It's an association supporting the Cooperative Accident Management, short CAM. And I suppose you don't know what's the meaning still. But I hope a little bit later, yes, you know what we mean. I have 3 topics. I want to give you information about the German market yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I want to give you information about the German model, the cooperative accident management. And I will show you the German way how we support our members of our association. And I want to start each topic with a thesis. The first thesis for the German market is that the German market differs very strong to other markets. There are some aspects which are very different to other countries, and I wanted to show it with the first graphic. All these are involved parties in Germany if we talk about repairing cars. And you see there are, I suppose, much more parties than in other countries. And special things from the German market are, at first, the paragraph 249 from the civil codes. It means that the non-fault third party is free to choose the repair shop. He's free. And that means that the third party claims directly to the foreign insurance, not to his own. Not the French model. I suppose most of you know the French model. And so, because that, the accident management meant mainly in comprehensive fault claims, not if I'm not fault. And also the body shops are very independent. They decide to work with them accident management manager or service provider or parts suppliers. And we have an extremely strong position of the OEMs, because Germany, it's a country of cars, many car manufacturers sitting in Germany. And therefore, we have a high percentages of repairs in OEM-branded body shops. And you see the red line that shows that we have the last 10 years a very stable quote into OEM-branded body shops, about 55%. And we see with the green line that the work into independent workshops increase, and at the same time the others decrease. And the next picture shows that more and more work goes into independent body shops. That's a graphic. The base is 2002, and you see a strong increase of work into independent body shops. And so I come to the conclusion from the German market, we have a strongly influenced market by the OEMs. The insurer's steering rate is limited because, you remember, paragraph 249 from the Civil Code, I can decide. And the end customer is still king. I mean, here, the end customer is the master of process. He decides what to happen. So I come to the second topic, the German model. Also a thesis. Successful accident management needs communication at eye level. That's what we understand if we talk about cooperative accident management. Here you see the directly involved parties a little bit more structured than before. And you see in the middle of the center we have the customer. He is the important party. He has to be happy. He has expectations, a lot of. And we have the agents and insurers and the claim managers on the top. We have the control organizations and experts. We have, on the other side, a different kind of parts deliverer, OEMs, from the claim managers, and so on. And we have the body shops. They are responsible for perfect work, to giving good services, to decide what's the right repair way, repair before maybe to use a new part, reduces the costs. And we, the BVDP, we help them to do the best job, or the job in the best way. That's what we do. And in the German model, the premiums are affordable. And if the customer decides to spare money, he can decide to make a contract with an insurer with body shop binding. That means only if he is fault, then the insurer can say, you have to go there or there or there. If he don't want these about 15%, he can also in that case decide where to go. And we have in Germany a still high number of body shops. I've heard from other countries there are less and less body shops. And the question is this good for the whole system? And we have a big influence of insurance agents, because the agents tell the customer to go there or there or there in the accident case. And, in most cases, the customer decides on the repair location. And so I come to the question, when does accident management really function? The customer needs or expects the best service, the best repair quality, and guaranteed add value. And only he gets that, he's confident with accident management. And I show you what happens if we talk about that system. we have heard they are the insurers. And the insurers have a lot of wishes. And we have also the customers. They have a lot of expectations. And responsible that they both are confident, we have the body shop. And of course, there are more wishes, more expectations, but I want to show you what happens if the body shop earns less money. The EBIT for parts and paint material will decrease. And the customer has more expectations. And if the pressure will be too high, that happens. And that has been the situation in January 2010. There has been the danger that one service provider, claim manager, planned to change existing contracts. You can imagine for the advantage to, no, not to the body shop. And so a handful of body shops come together in the south of Germany. They say, no. Now we stand up. We say, stop here. They went to the claim manager, go and discuss, and come back with success. The claim manager has decided to change the plans and to make the contract changes as option. And so they come back, and at home they have said, yes, we have been successful one time. Would it be possible to be successful a second time, a third time? Yes. And they have founded the BVDP, the Association for Body Shops, which work into the accident management. So we exist now about 3 years, and what we ever think about is that here, on that little thing, it depends if we have a stable system or a crashed system. And so we do our daily work. Our tasks are to represent the interests of all body shops working into accident management. And very, very important in all things we do is that we try to have a balance of power and possibilities. We are not interested in senseless fights or battles because we are sure there will be only losers if we would do this. And how we do this? We try to go into discussions with insurers and claim managers, structured. We have a strategy, cooperative thing, a cooperative ongoing. We try to permanently expand the influence and creation of confidence. Confidence is very, very important, I think, into our market, because where confidence is missing, the complexity increases. And that's not good for the whole system. And at the moment, we have over 500 members in our association, and that's a lot of, also for Germany, because we think there are about 800-900 body shops which are a member of accident management. So I come to the conclusion of the German model. We have a fulfillment of customer needs, you've seen. We have a highly productive and effective body shops. We need them. And also the insurers and claim managers need these body shops. They need a fast and low price processing and, of course, low repair costs. And all this we describe as cooperative accident management. And now to the German way. My thesis here is accident management offers good possibilities to body shops. Yes, we don't fight against accident management. It has been different in the past, but not from BVDP. But the body shops have to be efficient and well networked. And here we want to give them help. What we offer? We offer a personal support. The owner of a body shop is possible to call my colleague Robert Peindinger if he has problems, and he tries to help him. Sorry. And we have an electronic forum where you will find to each topic informations from other colleagues, other body shops, but anonym, not with the name. And so they can write very, very often. No, very free and real, the real opinion. And we have had in the last February the first Netzwerkstatt, an event where we have brought together 300 persons from insurances, from claim managers, body shops, and not to give presentations, only to talk, only for small talk. And that has been a very, very big success, because normally they have went in the past to events, have heard a lot of informations, but haven't had the possibility to get in contact with the person. They work together the whole year, but only on phone or by mail. And now, if you see it eye to eye, it's a complete different situation. And as one project I'm responsible is we have installed the best practice circle. And that means that we organize circles for long-term and permanent improvement of the efficiency, or for over 4 years, not only a small time, not only 1 year, and from practice for practice. That's the point. And how we do this? We have a lot of moderators. They go into the workshop not with fixed topics. They develop their own topics in each circle. One workshop goes over 1.5 days. They meet on afternoon first day. They go into the body shop. They look to the daily processes. They make notice. And on the evening, they start to discuss what they have seen. And the whole next day, they develop their own topics. What would be possible to get better, to optimize processes? And if you have the owner of body shops which have a great distance, so they are not in competition together. They are very high openness to talk about things. And so we have now the 1 to 2 rounds of workshops. We have got a lot of very good feedback from the circle body shops. They have said we have learned a lot of. It's unbelievable. We do the same since 20 years, and now we come together and we come to topics and learn, oh, my colleague 500 kilometers away, he has a perfect process. I have the problem since 10 years and he has the solution. And that's what the aim of the circles are, make processes better. And so I come to the conclusion of my third topic. We want to have strong body shop owners. We want to have an ongoing optimization, and for the insurances and the claim managers, we want them to offer coveted partners. That's what we do with Best Practice Circle. And I want to finish with the summary here. In our opinion, cooperation is better business than conflict. That's what we think, and that's what we live each day if we work in our association. Thank you very much, and I'm finished.
So I have a number of questions for you. Marco's English is absolutely brilliant. Congratulations on that. Then I'll also take some questions from the floor, and if Marco needs help, I can do that. My first question, do you know what my first question is?
Why there is no BVDP in other countries?
No, that wasn't the question. The question is, do you need any experienced moderators? Okay, that didn't go down too well. Right. Now, you talked about a lot of body shops, number of body shops in Germany as a total.
Yeah.
This is a really difficult question, I know. There are probably people in the audience who'll be saying, well, how many?
How many body shops? Body shops, I suppose 3,500. But not working all into the accident management. And that's the reason we have also other associations in Germany. We have the ZKF. But the ZKF
ZKF is a trade association.
Yeah. And no,
Verband.
for body. Yeah, Verband.
Yeah, trade association.
But for body shops.
Yeah.
And they are responsible for 3,500 body shops. And what we do, we can do for our members which work into accident management. ZKF isn't able to do this because they have a lot of other body shops working not into the accident management system.
I think the key thing in Germany to remember is that there are a lot of facilities that are described as body shops, but they don't do the full complement of services in Germany. So there are many dealers, for instance, who are classed as body shops, but they don't even do paint.
Yep.
And you also have a number of standalone paint shops that just do paint.
Yes, but if we talk about accident management system, we mean there's an accident and the car has been repaired. Repaired in body shop and painted, of course.
Yep.
And nearly all of them, of our members, do both. Yeah?
Right, and that's a key distinction between the German market and many other markets. Yeah. When you set up your network, BVDP, were you intending to go to insurers and say, we have a network, give us business?
No. At first, you have to see that when we founded in 2010, there have been a lot of different accident managers and insurances, which give work into the body shops, where they have a contract. Our task is to talk with them and to try to speak with the voice of 500 body shops behind and to fix some things. Not the German Stundenverrechnungssatz.
The labor rate.
Yeah, no. We are forbidden, of course. But all the other things.
Such as?
I don't know the English word, direct customer rule, I would translate, Direktkundenregelung. What happens if an insurer gives you the work for that car and half a year later the customer comes because he has had an accident where he is fault. And then we have different situations. The first situation is that the insurer gives the work to the body shop with low amount an hour. And in the second case, the customer comes directly to the body shop. And here we have, now we discuss with the insurers, what's the rule here?
Right, okay, but are you offering standards? We talk a lot about standards in different countries. Effectively, are you producing an agreed standard of way of doing business?
Standards? No, because each claim manager or insurance has his own rules. There are some things similar.
So you listen to each individual insurer and you agree a rule for that particular insurer?
Only ever for the advantage of the body shop.
Okay, so you're working in the interests of the body shop?
Yes, we do. But eye-to-eye communication. We don't want to fight against them.
Cooperation is better business than conflict.
Yes, that's our...
All right. Interesting, I think a lot of people would say you had a conference or a meeting in February with 300 people and there were no presentations.
Yes. Only a small presentation as a joke. Not the very
traditional
interesting presentation on IBIS. Yeah?
Right, but good. That's a nice comment you make there about the interesting presentations at IBIS. Excellent. But what you're saying is that, I mean, I said before, a lot of people come for an event like this for networking.
Yeah.
What you're saying is that you're saying, right, if that's the big important thing, we give more time to networking.
Yes,
so is that
of course.
Organised meetings?
That's the point, and we have had success with it, with this, because the body shop's owner goes there and have said, now we have had the possibility to talk to the insurer, to the claim manager. I have a lot of problems the whole year, and I discuss with them by phone, by email, and now we come together, we talk.
So just to give an example, we have a body repairer in Augsburg, yeah? And he contacts you and says, I'm coming to your event, and I want to meet the man at Hook Coburg, which is one of the lines. Exactly. So you arrange that, do you? Or?
We can arrange it. No, we have... Wait a moment. We have had 4 colors. The blue color has been body shops. The green one, insurers and claim managers. The red one, service providers. and from newspaper it has been
media.
The yellow. So each one has seen, okay, that's a body shop, and that's an insurer, and they have here the name of the company, and so they come together.
Right.
The whole day.
Just
fun.
that. So
yes,
you provide coffee stations and refreshments and lunch, and they
talk and talk and talk and talk, and it has been hard to bring them away for the presentation from small.
Right. For those of you who've just heard this idea, which sounds a really great idea, we're just applying for a patent on that to prevent any of you organising such an event. It sounds like a great IBIS idea, I have to say. It reduces the responsibility to find lots of great speakers. But it's an interesting concept because, you know, these guys come also very much for the networking. I want to then come to your best practice circles, because I realised a couple of years ago in America, this is quite a developed thing. It's called the 20 groups. And you've adopted a similar approach. There happens to be 20, but you've got a smaller group. And the idea is to bring non-competing body shops together.
Yes, that's the point.
And sharing data. Do they share data with you? So key performance indicators.
They do nearly the same.
Right.
At first. It's independent of the paint material deliverer. Very important, because many body shops come together again and again and again, always with the same colleagues, because they have the same paint material deliverer. And so we have said, no, that's not the point. We try to bring together similar body shops, from the amount of employees, what are they doing.
But they're in different areas.
They
could be 100 kilometres away.
Not in competition, yes.
Not in competition. And how many of these individual circles have you got?
In the first phase, in the pilot phase, we have had 64 body shops in Germany in 7 circles. And at the moment, I have a list with about 40 body shops waiting for the next round of new circles. And I'm sure if I make now, the next week's email on all members, I think I will have 60, 70, 80 new body shops.
And is there anything else like this in Germany?
No. We have been the first organization which has organized best practice circle. There have been plans from paint material deliverer, but not realized yet.
Okay. Any questions for Marco? No? Oh, yeah, I've got a question here. Can have a down the front, please. Vincent, you were slightly ahead of Sam, so Vincent first and then Sam. Just speak.
Hello?
Can we put the microphone on, Chris? John?
Yeah. Simple question. Are there membership...
Chris, can we have the microphone, please? Sorry, just hang on a minute, Vincent, so I'll make sure everybody hears it. If you just say your question, Vincent. Yeah.
The question I have is, are there fees associated for the members when they join your organization?
Right, hang on. Vincent's question was, are there fees associated with joining the association?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we wouldn't have employees.
Okay.
We are only 3 persons at the moment, plus, 4 with the secretary. The body shop pays in Germany €700 a year to be a member of BVDP. And if he gets a member for a special project like Best Practice Circle, he has to pay an additional amount for this, because it's not for the whole members from BVDP.
Okay. There is a second question.
Okay.
How much?
700 euro a year.
700 euro.
For to pay to be a member of BVDP, and for best practice circle he has to pay 80 euro a month. That means 960 euro a year for 2 workshops, 1.5 days. 3 days workshop, 960 euro.
Okay, so that's good. That's quite cost effective.
And another very important fact is, whatever we do, we exist not to earn money. That's very important. Also, for our partners, we go into discuss. They trust us. They believe us. We are not here to earn money. We need only the money to have the costs.
Right.
Yeah?
Okay. It's a non-profit making organisation. Okay. Can I have the microphone, please, for Sam?
I had the same question that Vince had. What's your business model? My other question is, what is the value proposition for the body shop? How does he earn more money by being a member?
Yeah. Because we go into discuss to the insurers, to the claim managers, and we discuss some facts. The body shop has profit from it.
In what way? What does he profit? Does he get more work? Does he get a higher labour rate?
Can be more work, simple processes. That's a very important thing.
So improved efficiency.
More money for the car I give to the customer, whatever. That's what we do. And the second thing is, if you have, as an owner of a body shop, a special problem, you go into our forum and you get informations unbelievable.
But the key thing, I think, from Sam's question is, what can a body shop actually see and feel as a result of being a member of your organisation and participating in the best practice circles? Is there financial advantage?
His daily processes will be easier.
Okay, so
his relationship to his partners will be better.
So
because we bring them together. It's very hard for a single body shop to go to an insurance and make a discussion about whatever. Very hard. But if we do this discussion with 500 members behind, it's a complete different situation. And I'm sure we will have more success than the single body shop.
Right. One more question I've got over there. Please, Brent, over there on the left-hand side, in the corner.
We haven't had so many questions the last 2 days, haven't we?
Hola. Hi, this is Joseph from Spain. It's funny the differences between the center and the south of Europe.
A little bit slower, Josep, please. A little bit slower.
I said it's funny the difference between Germany and Spain. You mentioned before that you talk about a lot of things except the hourly rate. You said something like this?
Of the labour rate?
The labour rate of the repairers. You said that you don't discuss the hourly rate with your associated.
It's illegal.
It's illegal. Okay. From the point of view of a repairer in Spain, this is the only item we talk with insurers. The other things are not important for them. So.
Yeah, but can I just say, Josep, the sun shines on your country. You can't have everything.
This is not a question. I don't know what your opinion. You think that in the future things will change in Spain or will be different in Germany? Do we have to do things like BVDP in Spain? What do you think?
It could well be, but if you've got a culture in the industry of constantly talking about labour rates, then it's going to be very difficult to change. my personal view is that once you start talking about money, the customer does not see the value of what else you're doing. That's a personal opinion. If the focus is on finances, on money, on price, they don't get the rest of it. Does any of you question the price of an Apple product?
And what we do, of course, you hear my voice?
Yeah.
What we do, of course, is we prepare the fields that it's easier for the body shop to go into discuss with his claim manager.
Yeah, I understand
Yes.
that. I understand that. Well, a quick insight into what's going on in Germany. It's good to see that we've got an organisation that's leading the way in Germany, and particularly with the best practice circles, and having a conference almost without presentations, which is also very advanced, I have to say.
Thank you.
Your English was very good, very clear, and your presentation was wonderful. Please give Marco a round of applause.